Okay, what we're going to do today is combining like terms. And the first problem we have is 4x plus 3y minus 2x squared plus 3y plus 4. Looks like a big mess, but if we break it down into pieces, we'll be able to answer this problem. So first, we're going to take a look at how many terms we have. We need to remember that terms are separated by addition and subtraction signs. So if you take a look, we do have 5 terms. I rewrote the problem here. And I put a green rectangle around the terms, and I looked at the sign in front of them. So we have to look and say, do any of these terms have the same last name? Or what we're looking at is, do the terms, we have our coefficient and our variable, the variables have to be exactly alike. And I noted here, it's like having someone whose last name is Walter and someone else who has a last name Walters. That is very close, but it is a different last name. And the same holds true when we start looking at our terms and determining whether or not they are like terms or not. So let's take a look. And a good idea would be to make a table. And with the table, you can look at your problem and look at your first term, which is 4x. So we know we're going to need a last name of x. Second term is a y. We're going to need a y column. The next one is going to be x squared. Notice, different than just a plain x. So we do need an x squared column, like Walter and Walters. And then finally, we're going to look at, we've got just a plain number. I used the hashtag, the pound sign. It's our constant. That would be our numbers. So we're going to look at the first term, which is 4x. It would go under the x column, and we've got 4 of those. Always take the sign in front of it. So this is going to be a plus 4. Your second term is a 3y. It would go under the y column. So now we'd have plus 3. Our third term, we have an x squared. Now notice it is a subtracted 2 under the x squared. And then our fourth term we have is 6y. So we can go ahead and put that under the y column, and it would be the plus 6. Our last term is a constant, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the constant column. At this point, we're going to go ahead and let's look at the total values in each column, making sure we look at the variable name, the last name, and the total, being careful to use the sign as part of our final answer. So under the x, we would have 4 x's, and it's a positive. We don't need to put a positive sign in front of that. Under the y's, we total up 9, so it's going to be plus 9y. And under the x squared, we have a subtracted 2, so minus 2x squared. And finally, we have a plus 4, that's our constant. And so at the end of the day, you would write your answer as 4x plus 9y minus 2x squared plus 4. You will learn that you will put these terms in order by powers first. But at the end of the day, if you wrote your answer, either way would be correct when we have a problem like this. That's it.